What is up, guys? Today I'm going to show you how to play Crow. Crow is one of the best brawlers in Brawl Stars. His poison effect makes him a threat you can never ignore, his super is one of the best mobility supers in the game, and he's literally faster than every other brawler. He also does decent damage and has a great spread on his attack, and there are really very few negatives to him. In Heist, Crow is completely out of his element. He can probably still be used purely because of how much general utility he offers to literally any team, but he can't destroy obstacles, so you'll probably want to avoid him. If you do want to use him though, play him as a support and you'll be able to establish a lot of map control with the rest of your team. In Smash and Grab, Crow works fantastically well in multiple roles. As an offensive brawler, he's fast enough and does enough damage that he can just sit on the mine and maintain control of the area. However, Crow also works extremely well as a support. His attack might not do as much damage as other brawlers, but having the ability to increase the time it takes for any brawler to heal fully is invaluable. A good Crow is going to make full use of this ability, which makes him one of the best support brawlers in the game mode. Showdown is also pretty great for Crow. He doesn't do a lot of damage right off the bat, but once you've maxed out your attack, you'll be able to take out your first crate in only 5 hits. From there on out, your damage scaling is unbelievable, and you're going to be able to ping opposing players for the entire match, only locking down kills when necessary. Crow also has a lot of teaming appeal because his long range makes it easy to find brawlers hiding in bushes before they can actually reach you. Overall, he's easily one of the best brawlers in the game mode. Bounty is surprisingly a pretty good game mode for Crow as well. Because you're most likely going to be teaming up with a few exceptionally long-range brawlers, your range being slightly less than theirs won't be that big of a deal, and you'll be able to fully take advantage of your poison. In Bounty, Crow works as a pseudo-support brawler. You'll mostly be support in sparring matches where other brawlers have started it, but sometimes you're going to be able to flip your playstyle like a switch and go fully offensive against the enemy team. I'd recommend playing him in Smash and Grab and Showdown before I'd recommend playing him in Bounty, but he still works pretty well if you want to. The best strategy with Crow is mainly to know how to take full advantage of his attack. He'll initially feel relatively underpowered compared to a lot of other brawlers, but this is completely normal. You have to get used to the amount of damage he'll deal over time, which is where his true strength lies. He's not a truly offensive brawler like many others are. He's supposed to be in the distance, just pinging the opponent so they continue to take damage over time, finally confirming the kills when you're sure he can. His super is even built to be an escape mechanism, which even farther supports that line of thinking. A truly unique playstyle for a truly unique brawler. Now let's go ahead and go over a few brawlers that Crow does well with. In Smash and Grab, Crow goes well with tons of different teams. He can fit in as a support to a team that includes Mortis and any brawlers like Shelly, Primo, Bull, or Pam, but he can also fit well into a team where he replaces Mortis and also includes a brawler like Dynamite or Barley as support. If you're going to play him in Bounty, go ahead and pair him with Colt, Piper, or Brock. Long-range brawlers are king in most Bounty maps, and Crow should be supporting their game plan all the time. So let's say you really enjoy Crow, you just pulled him, you got really lucky and grabbed a legendary, and you're one of the elite few that can actually use him, but you don't have the elixir to max him out. In what order should you upgrade him? Well, Crow needs his attack to be maxed out as soon as physically possible, especially if you want to use him in Showdown. Being able to 5-shot your first crate is a game-changing difference, and having more damage in general is already what you usually want to max on almost every brawler. Next up, max out his HP. Crow has a relatively low HP total compared to most brawlers, so being able to survive a few extra shots is very important. 150 additional HP at max level brings you to 750 HP total. Just do it. Finally, max out his super. It's almost not worth doing because most of the time you're not going to be using Crow's super for its damage output, but because of its mobility and temporary invincibility it provides. That said, Crow is amazing. Max him out completely as soon as you possibly can. But yeah, guys, that's going to be about it for this video. If you'd like to go ahead and vote on next week's Brawler Guide, head on over to my Twitter. There's going to be a poll at the top of the page pinned. You can't miss it. Thank you guys so much for the support on the Brawl Stars content lately. I cannot wait to make the next video, and until the next one, guys, peace.